Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Fun Frolicking Friday. It's me, Karezza. Unfortunately, Candace couldn't be here today as she's feeling under the weather. So, sending her much love and care and tons of positive healing energy and vibes her way. So it's just me and my lonesome this Friday afternoon. I hope all is well out there. And yeah, so today it will just be a short but sweet little show on what's coming up during the holiday of Halloween and some beautiful announcements, fun, exciting announcements coming your way, where Candace and I will be creating really great material and events for all of you out there. So yeah, really excited. So it's Halloween. The month, the season of going into the darkness and the spookiness and the fear and all of that amazing, juicy horror, darkness of life and the changes of the seasons and how much beauty really is there. I'm very colorful and I love being playful and fun. But at the same time, I love this kind of darkness of the night and the unknown and the fog and the rain and all these things that are seen as like maybe icky, or people can't stand it, or it makes them feel depressed and sad, and that's okay, and the grayness of things. But in actuality, there's something really powerful and really beautiful of and revering of the dark. It's really yummy, really yummy. Yeah, and so on that note, just a few things to talk about upcoming next weekends. Candace and I will be doing an awesome first ever paid event on Zoom. We'll be doing a tantric Halloween party. It will be donations. We've been doing a lot on Clubhouse, and we're trying to move away from handing out stuff for free, and making it more donation based, because it's a lot of work and we're giving a lot of ourselves, and we feel that that we should be giving or getting things, some in return. So we'll be on that note, in the tantric sexy Halloween party on Zoom. Candace will be leading us on an unveiling adventure, stripping away and revealing or unveiling ourselves through beautiful meditation event. Really fun, really beautiful. I've never experienced it, so I don't know much. So it'll be a surprise in store. I'm creating an event where I will be speaking and creating German horror erotica, and perhaps you speak another language and would love to join and speak some excerpts of some beautiful, crazy, sexy, scary, silly Halloween inspired poems or erotica ghost stories yourself. out there. Yeah, really excited to do that. And hopefully, yeah, I will be doing some social media of myself reading something, hopefully, to give you a taster, a teaser of what is to come. And of course, but not least, the best dressed Halloween dildo contest. How can you not love that? Yeah, and the thing is, you don't even need to have a dildo. You don't even have to go out and buy one. I actually don't have one. And if you go to my social media on Facebook or Instagram, you'll see, as well as on Candace's, a photo I've taken of my dildo, which is actually a pine cone that I had found here in Vermont, dressed up with beautiful colored leaves and flowers of the end of the season coming, and everything's dying. But it's still beautiful. It's still beautiful. And it's, you know, it's really interesting. Everybody comes to Vermont, you know, it's like a fair weathered friend. Everybody says that they only come up to Vermont during the hot, you know, the peak season of the leaves changing. But to be honest, it's beautiful every year, all seasons. It's beautiful. And even though it's getting dark and the light is, you know, coming to an end earlier, it's still gorgeous. It's still gorgeous here. Everything is just gorgeous. And the nature, the orgasmic breath of life here is just beautiful. And even the grayness of things is still beautiful. So I would say it's not just beautiful when the leaves are changing. So yeah. Yeah, and Candace and I will also be doing a group live coaching on Clubhouse, where we'll allow people that have made donations ask a few questions, up to 3 questions, on what their, you know, what their struggles are, or maybe what they want to invite, and maybe more sexiness and more creative ideas into their own life, intimate, sexual, sensual life as well. And also perhaps go on a journey, a 15-minute journey. Yeah, experience, and including aftercare, and how, you know, we can evolve and perhaps, you know, let go of some of those things that no longer serve us. So yeah, that's just a teaser and taste of what is to come with both Candace and I, and really looking forward to the holiday season, starting off with Halloween and all the funness and playfulness we'll be experiencing. And hopefully all of you will join us and, yeah, be tickled by the moment. But yeah, I'm really chuffed about next weekend leading up to Halloween. And I'm sure we'll be doing tons of pop-ups. We just had an amazing pop-up last night, giving some ideas, some teasers, and things you can do to spice up your Halloween season. I actually, on my mind, just to give a little tip, I was thinking, what about trick-or-treating is for kids. And what about trick-or-treating on your partner's body? So what you do, or your partner, you'd lay down and you'd pour your chocolates and candies and everything that is good and yummy, and gummy bears and all that, all over your body, and your partner would wear a blindfold, and try to find all the nooks and crannies of where the sweets are on your body. So I thought that was, I just came up with that. I think it's a yummy exercise. Yeah, and who doesn't love chocolate? Yeah, and to eat it and really take your time with the blindfolded person. Really try to find and put like the sweets in little places that you would never expect. You know, because remember, it's not just about the genitals. You know, it's a great experience to kind of find and trick or treat in all those spots and all those sexy, unknown spots that we are like yearning to be touched in and licked in and kissed in and tickled in. And how amazing it would be to be with food. That's, I mean, who doesn't love that? I mean, yeah, that's just one little tip, trick or treat tip in my bag to give out. And I have more to come, but I'm not giving them all out. But yeah, come and join in on Clubhouse with me and Candace. We have so much coming up. I'm really looking forward to things. And it's been amazing, the journey on Clubhouse. Just, I mean, last night we also had a deep conversation about how the masculine is in crisis at the moment with post Me Too movement, and how men, it's hard for men to interact with women on a basis of being ravished, which is the #1 fantasy most women have, is that they want to be ravished, they want to be taken, they want to be pushed up on the wall and taken by the man and his power. And yet what we're seeing is that men are scared and don't know what to do in their masculine. And it's an existential crisis here. And the whole idea of the masculine is completely doing a 360. And it's really sad because the masculine is beautiful. It's part of everything that is on earth. It's, I mean, even women, even if you identify as a woman, you still embody the masculine. So it is important to be in touch with it and see like what is happening with my masculinity, and to be in touch with that, and to maybe see, you know, that you can have that vigor, and that you can, you know, have that power of yourself, of your cock, of your lingam, of your penis, and that you can want, and that you can penetrate like that, as long as we have the tools and the boundaries and the consent around that. And I think that's where the problems arise as well. But it's just as beautiful, you know, being ravished is just as beautiful as having like eye fucking sex, where you just lay in each other and look at each other. And a tantric, let's just say, in a tantric perspective, you know, like eye gazing and yab yam position, and how slow and how beautiful it can be. But to be ravished as well, and to be able to play with the power play, and to be desired, and to be wanted, and to be succumbed to just letting it all go, and letting a man do the work and put in that. Like, who does not want that? To just lay down and be taken. Like, whew. Oh God. Yeah, that's something that I'm like begging. I'm like begging for at the moment. And my mind and my body and my soul and every part of my energy is calling that at the moment. Yeah. But just, yeah, I mean, there's nothing really scary. I mean, it is scary, but if it's done in the right way, it can be the most healing, the most delicious, deep experience of a lifetime. So, I think it's important to have that conversation about what it means to be ravished, what it means as a man to put his power back in to himself and to acknowledge that the masculinity is changing, and that, yeah, it's as a man, as a masculine collective, it's our responsibility to understand and to dive in to ourselves and to maybe make changes and to begin to grow and evolve in a different way. But I'm all for men. I'm all for, and I believe that men can change. I believe that men can heal women. I believe in so many beautiful things that men can do. And yeah, so, yeah. So on that note, I'm probably going to come to an end. I just wanted to thank all of you. I see all of you out there in the comments. I see Venus. I see Michael. I see Subhash, Candace. Hi, Candace. Yeah, and just really thanking all of you for listening and being here with me. And it's sad that Candace was not able to come today and join us, but I'm sure she will be back. And happy healing and sending lots of healing vibes your way. And lots of love. Yeah, so super excited for what is to come next week and on Halloween, and please do join us. And if you want, please do send us a message. You can message me on Instagram or Facebook, or Candace on Facebook as well as on Instagram. And join us on Clubhouse and be tickled by the talks that we have, from everything from the light to the dark and everything in between. Sometimes it's a little bit heady, and sometimes it's just a lot of fun. And that's what life is. So, yeah, everything that you can think of, everything under the rainbow. And if you have any topics that you'd like to bring up, I'd love to hear, and we can discuss. That would be awesome. Awesome. And I really we would love that. It's always great to get a fresh perspective on sexuality, intimacy, and relating. So, and sometimes I don't always have, I don't know what to say or the topics to come. But yeah, it's always great to have, another being out there that may bring something new to the table and fresh for everyone out there. But yeah, so take a look out for what is to come around the Halloween, and yeah, a lot, and the best dressed dildo, and horror erotica auf Deutsch, or any other language. And of course, Candace's beautiful exercise of unveiling next weekend, and maybe little surprises to come in between. I'm sure, yeah, there will be tons of little tricks and treats to come. Yeah, so it's been a pleasure speaking out to you all, and really looking forward to more talks to come. And yeah, I wish all of you a wonderful Friday, an awesome weekend, and look out for Candace and Karezza here on StreamYard or on Clubhouse, and everything in between. Sending lots of love and peace to everyone out there around the world, wherever you are. Mwah. Yeah. So see you soon. Ciao.